it's really late, but I just missed you, so call me back when you get this message.
Oh, I'm talking to Kevin.
I wasn't talking to Kevin.
Why are you lying to my face? You literally were just talking to him.
I wasn't talking to Kevin.
So, yeah, you were. You were just calling him. Why are you calling him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you calling my boyfriend? That's so weird. What are you doing?
You really think that you guys are still dating? That's adorable.
Yes.
You are so naive.
Why am I naive to think my boyfriend's still dating me? That's even better.
Oh my god, he stopped dating you months ago.
You're lying.
And you're stupid.
As a detective on this case, I'm investigating the murder of Ruby George. As you enter the scene of the crime, it's clear to see that the victim's cause of death were from the injuries caused by the fall. There are three main evidence found at the crime scene. The first being the body. The second are the fingerprints that are on the door and on the railing. So, did you hear any unusual sounds throughout the night?
Yeah, I woke up around 1 o'clock and I heard Grace and Ruby arguing, but I didn't want to go and talk to them because I don't want to get into it. So I went back to sleep.
Ami Patel said that she heard strange noises, an argument between Grace and Ruby at 1 o'clock a.m. The argument heard by Ami was the last known time we know that Ruby was alive.
And then all of a sudden, I heard some screeching and then some shouting and then a yell. But I have some really crazy neighbors, so I assumed it was them.
Was Grace an enemy of Ruby?
Ruby did tell me that she had been going out for the last few months with Grace's boyfriend.
Did Grace know about that affair before that night?
No, she did not.
Grace Moreno's boyfriend was having an affair with Ruby George. This gives Grace Moreno a perfect motive to kill Ruby George. When determining the time of death, we look at livor mortis. Since the blood is still very liquid, it means that the body has been dead for less than 12 hours. The body is still in rigor mortis, which means that the body has been dead for more than 2 hours. After interviewing one of the witnesses, they said that they heard the victim talking at around 1 a.m. They found the body at 10 a.m. This time frame tells us that the victim has been dead for 9 hours. Explain what happened.
We were all sleeping over at Ami's house, and then in the morning, we found Ruby dead.
You guys said that there was an intruder.
That's what we believe, because the door was slightly ajar, and when we went to sleep, it was locked, it was closed, and then when we found Ruby in the morning, she was right there and the door was open. So we suspect that someone maybe came in and pushed her or something like that. I was in the house. I feel like I should have done something.
Witnesses say that the door was ajar at the time of finding the body. This can mean that there was an intrusion. The intruder had killed Ruby George. But fingerprint testing showed that the fingerprints on the door and on the railing match one of the witnesses, Grace Moreno. Well, after sending the evidence to the forensic lab, we concluded that there are your fingerprints on the door and on the railing, plus DNA under the victim's fingernails.
Well, the door, because I came in through the door when I first came over. And then the railing was because I was standing over here and I was also waiting for the bathroom. And underneath her fingernails, I mean, we like gave each other high fives, and so that could have been that too.
Because Grace was at the house, it was hard to conclude if she was the killer. But the DNA under the victim's fingernails matched the DNA of Grace Moreno. Well, DNA under fingerprints means that she scratched you. Would you mind showing us your arm?
Oh, yeah, sure. There's nothing there.
Your other arm?
Oh, I forgot to mention this. I fell earlier that school day, and I fell outside on some rocks. That's why I have the scratch.
Well, we believe that Ruby scratched you as she fell down the railing, meaning that you were the one who pushed her off.
I would have never. Ruby and I were great friends. I would have never pushed her off.
But she was having an affair with your boyfriend. That gives you motive.
Well, I did find that out.
How?
I mean, that's why I feel like it's so crazy. But that's probably also why my hand's on the railing, because we were standing right here. She was talking to my boyfriend, and I was just really upset, and I heard it, and then I confronted her about it, and we just spoke for, it was probably like less than 2 minutes. And then I was just mad and angry, so I just thought the best thing was just to go back to sleep.
Well, Ami had told us that she woke up hearing you guys argue at around the time of death.
We were arguing and we were talking, and then it was like less than 2 minutes.
We need to take you into the station for further questioning.
I did it.